Let's see if we can find it. I hate this the most. It's gone. It's gone. I really hate that. Hell. It's been like 1 month that I took my blue bottle with me because it's so hot and I wanted to drink something. And I have always stupid teenagers coming, kicking my bottle, taking my bottle, throw it around, or just... Seriously, that's annoying. My blue... That's that... Just like stupid. People are having a lot of fun out here. Yes. May 17th, a beautiful afternoon, roughly 3 p.m. And finally the clouds are back. I need them, especially today. Whew. Again, we have to talk about easy and easy running and what that all means here for me. Especially because, as you know, we're not just jogging out here, we are doing a daily grind. We prepare the best way possible for the Coburn Marathon 2026, mid-November. We still have 26 weeks remaining and 6 weeks until we start with the proper training plan. But to do so, yeah, we have to prepare. We have to get the numbers right. We have to know where we are at the moment here. It's pretty hot. Holy mother. Sun is burning up there. But yeah, we cannot switch it off or turn it down. We have to deal with it. Pretty nice. I'm really happy to see people out here enjoying their Sunday, because usually not so many people, but we are getting there. Today I want to make an exception. I really want to invite as many of you guys watching this video to follow me on Strava, because there you can really see what's happening and why it's happening. We have to make sure we will not go higher than 145 beats per minute when it comes to heart rate. Trying my best. So I just met someone. So why this is crucial? Or with other words, I don't have any other options. I don't have the chance to run at 10 degrees Celsius now, mid of May, or dream of a humidity of like 50%. No, cannot. Well, that's the dark side of my running paradise here, Japan, Okinawa, the most southern prefecture. What I call is my running paradise, but we have to be smart. You have to be very, very smart when it comes to marathon preparation. Maybe something that worked during the winter for the Osaka Marathon might not work during the summer. It not just might, it won't. Simple as that. So we have to find different ways. But yeah, I'm confident we can do that. Probably got roasted here during that session. Super hot, like 27 degrees Celsius. It's not that humid though, but probably that's why we get roasted. But actually it's really nice. What was not nice yesterday's easy session. It was meant to be easy, and I even realized at the end that we got a bit too fast. And yeah, probably that's why we have to pay the price in a way today. We cannot get a long run done. But I think I wouldn't have done it anyway. Anyway, today let me go over my research I did yesterday and let me share what I found out. Because yeah, I also mentioned that yesterday, that easy, that definition of easy is very, very individual. I think it's basically impossible to find a generalized answer that can be applied for everyone. That's not possible. But you know what? I focus on this session here today. Get the run done. We still have 1K to go. You go over the numbers and then I share. Okay, we have an hour, 20 minutes, 40 seconds, 12.34K, 6 minutes and 30 seconds average pace, burned 835 calories, average heart rate 142. No comment. I'm just so frustrated. How about we go out and test the Evo SL? Perfect. We have the jingles. 6:30 here in the evening. We have the cat yelling at me because I don't give food. I'm still frustrated because of my bottle that I lost yesterday, because of a group of teenagers passing by and they had nothing else to do than basically just kick my bottle, or I don't know where they tossed it. But I just assume, I cannot verify it was them. However, I was very, very frustrated because that was not the first time. They even do it with a normal plastic bottle, just bought randomly from the supermarket. So what should we do when it comes to the pace? I don't know. Probably a 7 minutes per K. Really like slow, like glue under the shoes. Yes, it's run number 724, and let's call it. Yeah, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. I will give you food in a minute. Yes, but first I have to finish my job. Right, so. Must be very hungry. Is it a recovery 7? No, it's not a recovery 7 because we don't need to recover, but it's also not an easy run, but it's just too slow. Or let's say there's no intensity. How should we say that? No intensity run? No, we have at least some, but actually, let's do this. No intensity
intensity run. Low intensity run. Low intensity, no intensity run. Yes, no intensity run. I don't know, probably won't even have a training effect, not really. But we just do this because I want to test my shoes. The Adidas Adizero EVOS L original version, waiting there since, when did I buy? At the end of this run, we have two things to talk about. First, what I didn't talk about yesterday after that 12K. I wanted to tell you what's actually going on and how I think I can define that easy for me. And then of course I have to tell you how the shoe was, right? So yeah, let's do this then. I always told you that we will have video unboxing the Adidas EVOS L. Well, we're doing it now. Not romantic at all and super dark. Here we go. Bam! That's it. Unboxed it. Yep. Gotcha. That shoe looking really sharp. I'm not joking. That looks super nice. Ooh. Yeah, I'm coming. Ah, nice. Look at that. What do you think, Kat? You don't like it? You're not convinced? Oh, all right. What about the colorway? No? You just want to eat, right? Yeah. Give me a second. I'm with you. Woo! All right, let's go. It's actually rain forecasted during the night, so yeah, super dark. But I don't care. It's about 7:30. Late run here. Come on, let's go. Just a first impression here. Looking good so far after 1.2K. Really trying to get a feel for it. Don't know. There's definitely no wow effect. I think that shoe wants to unfold slowly. Maybe you had the same feel. If so, it would be nice if you could confirm that. What I love so far about this shoe, that it's very silent. If you use that shoe the right way, it doesn't want you to go slow. Feels like the outsole is a bit sticky, but I think it's just the feel. It's not the reality. Come on, let's keep cruising. After a bit more than 5K, I developed a good feel for that shoe. Nice, actually. "15 minutes, we have 8.55K and average pace of 5 minutes 50 seconds. We burn 570 calories and we have
That's nice. An average heart rate of 148, guys. I didn't expect that. Yeah, definitely not bad here, I can tell you. Woo! Yeah, well, I don't know. I have to be honest. I was very, very disappointed about the Adidas Adizero Evo SL in the beginning. During the first K, I was like, hey, where is that bounce? Where is that springiness? Where is the propelling motion? Where is that? Well, I had to search for it, but luckily I found it. Do you remember we set up that session 50 minutes, going out very slow at a pace of 7 minutes per K, right? And I was like, you know what? Everybody talked about this shoe, and that shoe might deliver at faster paces. And I was like, you know what? Just let's not do a 7 minute per K kind of jog. Let's go and find out where that shoe performs the best for me. So definitely not the first K, that's what I can say. And then I got faster and faster and faster. And I would say I was absolutely locked in when I was at a steady pace, or let's say a sub 4 marathon pace, so 5 minutes and 40 seconds per K. I felt very, very happy at that pace. It was very comfy. It was a nice bounce as well. Finally, I found it in a way. And yeah, that shoe wanted me to land forefoot. And because of that, at that pace, I finally found that, let's say, grip of that Continental outsole. I mean, first of all, I was like, ooh, it's so sticky, and I don't know what to do with it. But yeah, the faster I got, the less sticky feel I noticed. So all in all, I got pretty fast at the end, 5 minutes per K, or even faster for the last K. And I have to say that shoe can really deliver. It's probably not that good for easy sessions. I have to be honest. For me, easy session, slow pace, yeah, I might take it out sometimes here and then. But when it comes to steady runs or tempo sessions or even interval sessions, I would say this shoe is the winner. Of course, I can compare it to the Mizuno Neo Zen 2, like compared on a daily trainer level, or compared, let's say, on a steady or tempo pace kind of level. I don't know, maybe I will do it in the future. But so this is my first impression. Of course, the colorway, just the simplicity of the black stripes on white is just, it just works. I don't know yet what to say about the durability, and if the Light Strike Pro form will lose or not lose its life. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe not. All right, so this is what I want to say about the Adidas Adizero Evo SL. I finally got that shoe after 18 months of waiting. No, I didn't wait for that shoe, but the shoe probably waited for someone to buy, and I was the one who now can say, yeah, you're having a new home, that kind of thing. Yeah, I feel happy I made the decision to get that one, and yeah, we will make another video about it definitely pretty soon. All right, so what's next? We have to talk about one thing that I wanted to talk after yesterday's run, and I didn't because I was so frustrated. Guys, I have a problem. Actually, it's not a problem. It's a circumstance that I have to deal with, and that's the Okinawa climate. You know, we have probably like 75% feels like kind of summer. That means we have an average temperature
from end of February, or let's say March, until mid of December of like 26, 20, that kind of thing, Celsius. And on top of that, we have high humidity. So I have a problem, or that mentioned circumstance I have to deal with. I cannot switch it off. I cannot turn down the heat. I cannot remove the humidity. It's what it is. It's what it is. So, and I prepare for the marathon mid-November. That means I will start pretty soon with the training block, and that means it, or mostly, will be during the hot, humid summer season. And I was like, the only thing that I can trust, whether a training plan prescribes a session and saying, hey, you have to go tempo at the pace of whatever, or if the training plan would say, hey, it's an easy run, please make sure your body isn't stressed, that kind of thing. Well, the only thing that I can take, that I have to understand if I'm doing the right thing, like the training plan prescribes, is my body. Two ways: perceived effort, that kind of thing, how my body feels after a tempo session, or should feel, or like I shouldn't feel exhausted after an easy session, or maybe after a 5K interval fartlek session, whatever, like where speed is prescribed. I have to be exhausted. I have to be exhausted that way, and then say, okay, I probably did the right thing. Or that's the tricky part here for Okinawa. I can go with with intensity levels. I'm not talking about zones in particular, but I would love to say zone 1 means low intensity, zone 2 means moderate, or let's say medium intensity, and probably zone 3 should be something that is very hard. And now I'm having a problem, because my Garmin is saying, hey, there are 5 zones. We have gray, blue, green, orange, and red. And also Training Peaks saying, if you want to go by zones, what means intensities or different levels of intensities, that's what I need to figure out. This is the only chance probably that I have to measure if I'm doing the right thing. Measure. That means if I feel alright about an easy session and then have something to prove it, this is the only way. Intensity zones. So I have to find a way how to estimate my intensity zones. And therefore I think I have to dive a bit deeper into that and intensify my research, basically. In the past, I used my max heart rate and my resting heart rate. I used the Carbonen method to calculate my heart rate zones, but I stopped doing it. I did my research there as well, and then I found out that most of the endurance athletes, especially runners, take the lactate threshold heart rate. So if Garmin is right, and my estimated lactate heart rate threshold of 175 is given, and I want to prove it in the future if that's really true. I want to confirm it in a way, so I probably might do a field test. Anyway, so if that's my lactate heart rate threshold, I can break it down into everything that is above that, or let's say higher than 175 beats per minute, is my anaerobic stuff or fast stuff, VO2 max, that kind of thing. Everything that is between my easy intensity and that lactate threshold heart rate should be my medium zone. Yeah, I definitely have to do another round of research. Alright guys, that's all I have. Wherever you run safe and enjoy your runs. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.